Oh man, it is so peaceful here. I'm up before the sunrise to get a shot of the Itsukushima Shrine Torri Gate. It's the one out in the water, it's super famous. But Miyajima has been absolutely amazing. It's so peaceful and quiet. We needed it. We've been going pretty hard the past couple days, so great to recharge the batteries. So we couldn't walk on the beach yesterday just because the tide was in, but now we can get a bit closer, get a better shot. And it looks like it's gonna be a beautiful sunrise.
It's just under 6 football fields to get to the top of Mount Misen, which is why the ropeway to the summit is an attraction. The Daishoin temple at the foot of the mountain is cool too. Unfortunately, we didn't see either because it was too early and we only had 3 hours to complete the trip, which added some urgency because the hike is supposed to take 4 to 5 hours, according to Nature Hikes on Miyajima, which is a great resource for all 4 hikes on Mount Misen. The nature trail is steep with a lot of stairs. Once you near the top, you'll start seeing different paths you can take, but for us, it was summit or bust. On the way to the peak was the Naimon, with these guardian kings that are believed to ward off evil spirits and protect the grounds. Zip found a rock that had a good vantage point and it kind of acted like a teaser for the observation deck. We stopped at this nexus of trails that had a few buildings. There's Misen Honda, which had some photo ops, but also enshrines Kokuzo Bosatsu, the deity of luck and wisdom. And this is one of only 3 places in Japan where Shingon Buddhism is taught. There's Rekido Hall, or the Hall of the Spiritual Flame, which houses a 1,200-year-old eternal fire. It's said to symbolize enduring love and healing. We were too early for the info booth and unfortunately didn't have cash for the vending machine, which sucked because we didn't bring any water. The Mount Misen Observatory gave a completely unobstructed 360-degree view of Miyajima. But it was hot and we were soaked in sweat and we needed to get back down to the hotel for our breakfast reservations. Brooke was ready. Zip and I were jamming through our showers while Scott got his very own private onsen on the top floor. The Kinsuikan also has a traditional onsen too, but Zip and I couldn't use it because of our tattoos. I do wish we knew about these private ones before we were about to leave the hotel. All the rushing was worth it. I even had time to throw in a load of laundry before I met the fellas for our complimentary breakfast. Breakfast was fun. We got to try a bunch of stuff we never would have tried on our own. And this is just another perk of staying at the Kinsuikan. After breakfast, I had my heart set on coffee and Momiji Manju. They're little maple leaf shaped cakes with different fillings.
Whoa.
The Hakataya Fry Bar was very interesting. Along with the little cakes, they had tons of souvenirs that were very Miyajima. Deer, rice paddles, torii gates, etc. After I purchased some of the little cakes for the road, Zip found out you could order them fresh and fried.
1 matcha, 1 custard, 2 chocolates.
We were asked to eat there and the fried ones came out piping hot. Next came my caffeine fix, and Miyajima coffee looked good, so I decided to give it a shot. I enjoyed their coffee, and Brooke and I got to catch up in their upstairs while the fellas bounced around the main shopping street. We caught up with them right before Kakiya, an oyster restaurant listed in the oyster cuisine category in the Hiroshima Michelin Guide in 2018. As you would expect, the place had great oysters, and they also had a good drink selection. Gebura is known for their beverages. They have a beautiful bar, a patio no one was using because of the heat, and 200 yen refills. That's like $1.30 USD. I got a round of the Hiroshima lemon sodas for me and the fellas, and because I'm a toddler, I got them with Haribo gummy bears. We also got to meet Felipe, a local deer who cruises the main shopping street. And Felipe don't play. He just rolls up and rifles through whoever's stuff looking for grub. He got kicked out 5 times during the course of our drinks. It was time to go, but if you go to Miyajima, I'd recommend 2 nights. On a whim, we decided to give the boat straight to Hiroshima a shot, and initially we thought we were onto something. A random gamble was paying off right up until we got to the bus stop. Turns out the ferry to the train is the fastest way to get to Hiroshima. Here's a little pro tip. Even when using Booking.com's non-smoking filter, call the hotel and confirm your room is non-smoking. Outside of that mix-up, the hotel was cool, they had a good happy hour and one hell of a view. We popped on a bus to head back to Orizuru Tower for sunset cocktails, and we were able to get the cocktails, but the sunset was a miss. I did not account for the mountain range blocking the sunset, but we did get to see nightfall, which was pretty picturesque. We were throwing out ideas for dinner and curiosity ended up winning the day. We had to see what a Mickey D's was like in Japan. As you would expect, it's the same but different. And I think their chicken McNuggets are made of actual chicken.